Well, well, people. What's going on, man? What's happening? I have lotion because my hands are actually not because the other reason. Oh, man. The title of the stream is not misleading. I'm going to be the first to tell you that offhand. It is absolutely true. I actually watched the entire movie of Mortal Kombat, uh, and I wanted to give you guys my thoughts about it. What's up, N? What's going on, brother? I wanted to give you guys my thoughts about it. It's not going to be any spoilers. Not going to be any spoilers at all. But I'm gonna try to be as I'm gonna try to be as informative and non-spoilerish as possible. Okay. All right. Um, Wifey's in the background watching the video, so if you hear anything in the background, like a TV, that's her watching something at the moment. So, Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. I will tell you this much. I will tell you this much. It lived up to my expectation. It lived up to my expectation. I will say, as a whole, it has its ups and its downs, which is true. There's some other little things about it of where I feel like it can be better. However, when it comes to the actors that portrayed the characters in the movie, they did a damn good job. And much props to the director as well too. I feel like they served the game very well and did the game justice for sure. Um, I'm trying to be non-spoilerish. Okay, so the story overall, I mean, it is what it is. With the story overall, um, it's about as straightforward as you could possibly get. In all honesty, it's about as straightforward as you could possibly get, and it's not like one of those things of where um, it's like a major twist. So, all right, all right. A lot of the stuff that you've seen in the trailer is is exactly how you will see it play out. However, I would definitely say the way that they incorporated this character or the new guy into this movie was pretty slick. Was pretty slick. Was pretty slick. And the fight scenes are fucking fantastic. Fatalities are gruesome. The fatalities definitely gruesome for sure. I would say three in particular stand out the most. Um, Raiden doesn't play as much of a major part. Raiden doesn't play as much of a major part as I was anticipating him on playing. And I guess you could say the same thing with Shane Sung. The Shane Sung. It's not trash. It's not trash. It's not trash. I will tell you that much for sure, Bruce. It's not trash. It's not trash. Um, but definitely the fatalities were gruesome. It is graphic. It is graphic. That is true. That is very very true. I would tell you this much. I will watch it again for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. When the full version of it comes out, and in the end of the week, I'm definitely going to watch the HBO Max version of it when it releases out this week. Yeah, I was having some issues with my internet and the and it was lagging and having drop frames, so I had to stop for a minute so I can try to get my stuff all together, which is the reason why I haven't continued to keep playing out. No, it's not coming to America too trash. Um, so the only bad part about yes, I'm demo tonight. It'll probably be within like the next 30 minutes. Once I get done with the stream, I'll switch over to the gaming channel and we'll play the demo. I played only 5 minutes of it, and then my thing started acting crazy, so I had to restart it. So so yeah, dude. I mean, overall, I would give it a solid 7 to about a 7.5. It's definitely, in my opinion, it's better than the first. It's better than the original. It's much darker than the original. Um, it's definitely more gruesome for sure. And I mean, it's not really that you can expect much with the story wise because, like I said, the story's straightforward. There's nothing crazy about the story that is going to like really surprise you. Um, see, surprise cameo appearances. No surprise cameo appearances that I know of. They do hint of a possible sequel. They do hint at a possible. I can see that happening. Um, trying to think, trying to think. It's interesting. Okay, so I will tell you this. I will tell you this much. Hold on. Let me pause this video on my wife's on the TV. Okay, so I will tell you this much. No, no, it's actually it's not. It's nothing to worry about with that part. Um, it all kind of intertwines together, in the reason why they have them in the movie. When you watch it, Trey, you'll see it. You'll see it. So it's interesting about how they went about showing everybody how they got about getting their powers or their abilities because off the break only mm, only two that are actually within the Earth Realm fighters or whatever actually has their powers or their abilities, and everyone doesn't. And then as the movie progresses, then you doesn't. And then as the movie progresses, then each person gets their special ability or their power or their special move or whatever you want to call it. They eventually get their stuff. Nah, I think the some skip frames. Yeah, I did. I'm not even on the front. I did. It's one of my sites that I go to watch some movies that I don't have access to, and it was yeah, it was on there, and so I took it upon myself to watch it, and I'm glad that I did. Very glad that I did. So the downside to me watching it is that it's some dialogue between Scorpion and Sub Zero where they speak in their language, and I can't understand what they were saying because the subtitles is in a whole different language. Everything else that I seen was all in all the audio and the dialogue throughout the rest of the movie. I know it's lagging a bit. I know it is. It's some issues with my damn internet. I can't. It's nothing I can really do about it. I think it's just the thing with the coverage. Like I'm even looking at it now, and I'm seeing all these skip frames. Um, so yeah, that's the only downside to it, and that's part of the reason why I want to go back and why I want to watch the actual full release of it when it comes out the end of the week. Uh, man, I'm trying to think something else. Anything else with the movie? Hmm. Yeah, if it still continues to keep lagging on you guys, and once again, I apologize ahead of time. I went through and restarted and rebooted over and over, restarted the router. I think it's just something with the internet right now that's just acting kind of crazy. Um, Downsides to the movie, like I said, the story isn't like one of those things of where it sticks out or it's like a standout thing. It's what you would expect from it's what you would expect from a Mortal Kombat movie. Oh no! I am definitely watching the movie again for sure at midnight or 3 in the morning. It's probably gonna be 3 in the morning when it releases, but I'll definitely be watching it again. It's about 2 hours, roughly about an hour and 53, 55 minutes long. I don't think it was any type of post credit scene in the movie itself. And let's see if there's anything else that I'm forgetting. I don't think it's nothing else I'm forgetting. I think everything else is pretty forward. Like you get some dope ass fights, you get some gruesome fatalities. The story um, does make sense. The final fight is great as well. The guy that they have that's intertwined in this, or this new guy that's intertwined with this movie, did a good job as well, and so did all the other actors as well, portrayed the characters. And yeah, that's about as straightforward as you can get with not being any spoilers. And I know my shit is still acting crazy right now. It is still acting crazy. Let's see. Besides that, though, nothing else I can really say about it. Nothing else I can really say about it. I think you'll like it, Trey. I think you'll like it. I think you'll like it. I honestly think you'll like it. To me, like I said, it's a solid seven. Max rating that I would give it is just like a 7.5. But it's not one of those things of where I didn't get bored with the movie. I definitely didn't get bored with the movie. It did have some comedic aspects from I'll say from Kano for sure. Kano had me laughing at a lot of the parts in the movie. Well, I was trying to put this video on pause before I played the demo, but with my thing acting up the way it is right now, I figured that versus me waiting to play the demo and just waiting and waiting and waiting, that I'll talk about the fact of me actually seeing the Mortal Kombat movie. Yeah, I know the video's chopping. I already know. I already know. Yeah, my thing says 34 something or 34%. So it's fine. But like a gameplay thing with playing like Resident Evil demo, like I have to make sure that that's actually running smoothly because even though my audio could be fine, it's just the video part that's the most important with that. Um, yeah, it is cool. I mean, like I said, like for me, I wanted to get this out there, and I didn't want it to be a spoiler related thing. I wanted to do non spoilers and just inform anyone that is a huge Mortal Kombat fan that you will definitely enjoy the movie, especially if you know the lore of things and knowing how it all kind of intertwines it or connects. Audio plays a part in the way that your stuff comes across, but the video is definitely most important for sure. Um, see if it's anything else that I am not remembering. I don't think it's anything else. As you can see, Sub Zero in the background, along with a couple of the other pictures I have up now. But man, I tell you, I was quite surprised on how much I enjoyed it though. I honestly would say that I enjoyed it because I was kind of worried for a second on the fact of not knowing how it was going to be and how it was all going to play out. But it surprised me. We can do a spoiler talk, but I'm not going to do it right now. I think we can have that. I think we can have that conversation in the on the gaming channel. More than likely, we can do it that way. All right. Well, let me try to see if I can get this shit together on my end with this whole internet stuff, and